Oh, baby. Here we are, Arcane episode 7, part/act 3. We're taking a nice little bit of a talk about it because, can I just go on ahead and say that EKKO versus JINX? Oh my Lanta, a visual masterpiece. It was a nice representation of their friendship as a as children, leading all the way up into their current situation where EKKO is now truly EKKO and JINX is, well, Go on ahead and get yourself strapped in, a little locked in, set that beautiful like button ablaze for me, and subscribe, my friends, and join the Zebra. Join the Zebra gang. And wow, let's talk about it. It's titled The Boy Savior. Basically, after episode 6, we ended up seeing the Firelights kidnap Vi and take the gemstone away from JINX. And turns out the leader of the Firelights is EKKO, as a slightly more, mature guy. I don't know if they're necessarily adults yet or not, but he's definitely a lot older. He has a little confrontation with Vi, who they kidnapped along with Caitlyn, and he's unsure whether or not Vi is on the side of Silco, whether or not she knows anything about the gemstone, whether or not she's on the side of JINX. And it's a very emotional reunion between Vi and EKKO, and it's very, very cute. I'm not even gonna lie. But we eventually also end up seeing Jace dealing with the mental decision of having to kick out Heimerdinger because he realizes, oh no, damn it, he is the one who brought me into this. So was it really a good idea for me to get rid of him? We see a little bit of the dissension between Silco and other Undercity individuals. We see the advancement that EKKO ends up making with his little Firelight Undercity ecosystem. He has a whole little area basically devoted to specifically the Firelights. And because of Jace's whole situation of blocking off the Undercity from being able to come to Piltover, the higher ups, that causes a lot of dissension. And because good old Victor decided to go meet up with Singed, who is in the Undercity, he ends up being stopped and everything. And because he didn't know that Jace was having the Undercity basically be closed off from Piltover. So it was a bad look in Jace's eyes. He was like, oh, what does it look like of me closing down connections between the Undercity and Piltover, and my fucking assistant is in the Undercity? And he's basically, in a sense, being a little racist, Jace, towards the Undercity people, not realizing that Victor is also from the Undercity. Kind of crazy. But Victor ends up taking a little bit of a shimmer from good old Singed. So yeah, but we move on and we see a little bit, well, not even a little bit, like a high key Joker comparison between Silco and Joker, because he rolls up by himself to a group of niggas with just Savika and lets out basically like really thick air that the Undercity used to have until he kind of helped clean it up, and basically suffocates all of them. Obviously he spares them, but he's mainly making sure that they're still under his control. And I thought that was pretty sick. That was pretty badass. But Caitlyn ends up being released and everything. But we also end up seeing JINX kind of again, like we saw in episode 6. She kidnapped, well, not really kidnapped, but not really beat the shit, but tied up, hung up, strung up, Savika. She now attacks Silco, stabbing him in the face with his little eye stabber thing. Obviously, eventually coming along because of Silco manipulation, of course. We carry on, and we see Jace kind of, going about his business. And we end up seeing Victor carve into his body the symbols from off the Hex Tech thing and inject himself with the shimmer, use his blood with the Hex Tech crystal, and it makes a new leg for him, it seems like. Sucks up a lot of blood from him, and it gives him a new leg, it seems. At least what looks like a Hex Tech leg, I guess. It's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. And then we lead to the main climax of this particular episode, and that is JINX versus EKKO. And boy, oh boy, is it kind of emotional and kind of sick. So JINX ends up making a bunch of different Firelight Moth bombs that she spread along a bridge that EKKO, Vi, and Caitlyn have to cross in order to get back over to Piltover, where Vi and Caitlyn are trying to get to in order to basically out Silco, and go straight to Jace, because Caitlyn thinks that that's a good idea. JINX ends up cutting them off, heated that Vi replaced her with Caitlyn, and basically sets off all of these bombs, while Marcus tries to, along with a couple of other enforcers, tries to enforce Vi and everybody. JINX sets off the bombs and kills everybody. Everybody dies on that bridge. All the enforcers. All the enforcers die, including Marcus, which really sucks because he has a daughter. Bad case scenario. But EKKO, Caitlyn, and Vi, of course, survive. They end up going through. They have this badass little sequence between EKKO fighting against JINX, and it's so nice. The theme that you have been hearing in the background is the theme, an instrumental of the song that plays. Oh my Lanta, go watch it. But EKKO ends up winning, but ends up not wanting to kill JINX because he still sees powder in there. And it stops him from being able to deal basically the final blow. But unfortunately, JINX doesn't give a fuck. She's too far gone. Sets off a bomb right next to both of them, and pop goes the weasel. Boom, bam, pow. And that's how episode 7 goes off air. Damn, was this episode nice. This was very nice. The reunion of EKKO, the fight between EKKO and JINX, the continuation of the whole mental destruction of JINX, believing that Vi just doesn't give a fuck about her. It's nice. It's nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you see the slow dissension between Jace and Victor as well. I'm digging it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment room where you guys are in Supremo. Because Daddy Zebra, the best on YouTube, is signing the fuck off because he's enjoying this show way too much. Don't forget to set that beautiful like button ablaze for me and subscribe and join the Zebra Gang. And that's all I got for you. Daddy Zebra, the best on YouTube, signing the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day and a nice, juicy, hot chickadee, a goddamn shot, my friends. Don't forget to check out the zebracorner.com.